Hello, Namaskar. Welcome you to the SAAR Analysis. I am Chaman Nayak and here's my take. What if I told you the world's most powerful oil cutter is increasing production not because the demand is booming, but because it believes that one of world's most dangerous geopolitical choke point is no longer at biggest risk. Here's the number that should matter. OPEC Plus will raise the oil production by another 188,000 barrels per day from August, extending a series of increases that have already added nearly 800,000 barrels per day since April. Well, this single decision is telling us where the oil prices are headed, and it tells us that global power is how the global power is being recalibrated. Here's what evidence speaks about, and the evidence is quite straightforward. For weeks, the market feared that the conflict around Strait of Hormuz could choke nearly one-fifth of global oil shipments. Those fears pushed prices sharply higher. But today, the risk premium is disappearing, and as the shipping gradually resumes through Strait of Hormuz, this export recover OPEC Plus led by Saudi Arabia alongside Russia and its partners is choosing to restore the production instead of restricting the supply. Oil prices have consequently retreated close to the pre-conflict level, and this is not merely an energy decision, it is a geopolitical signal that producers believe that supply chain disruptions are becoming manageable again. Now the question arises, why is this important? Energy is never just about fuel, it's about inflation, it's about interest rate, it's about trade balances, and most importantly, it is about the political stability. Well, lower oil prices eases the inflationary pressures across major economies from United States and Europe to India, Japan, and the emerging Asia. For importing nations, cheaper crude oil reduces the fiscal pressures and supports economic growth. For central bank, it offers a greater flexibility on the future monetary policy. But the implications extend far beyond customers. For Saudi Arabia, maintaining this market stability reinforces its position as world's most influential swing producer. For Russia, higher production's volume partially offset the lower prices while preserving these energy revenues. And for China, the world's largest crude importer, normalizing the shipping route reduces one of the biggest strategic vulnerabilities. The message is clear, the energy market is moving from a war-driven pricing environment back towards competition-driven pricing environment. Now let's look at the bigger picture. The real story isn't OPEC Plus is producing more oil. The real story is that confidence is returning faster than they expected. Markets are increasingly pricing diplomacy over disruptions. However, this stability remains fragile. The Strait of Hormuz still carries 20% of the globally traded oil, and any renewed military escalation, sanction, or shipping disruptions could rapidly raise today's price declines. And in geopolitics, stability is rarely permanent, it is simply the period between two crises. Now here's my take: when OPEC Plus increases production, don't just watch oil prices, watch what it reveals about geopolitical confidence. Energy markets often recognize changing global realities before political leaders even acknowledge them. Today's production increase is not just about supplying more crude oil, it is a strategic vote of confidence that world's most critical energy corridor is now returning normal. The question is no longer whether oil will be cheaper today or not. The real question is how long this geopolitical claim can last before the next global shock rewrites the energy map once again. That's all from today's analysis. I will back with another episode. Till then, thank you for watching this.